everyone, welcome to Learn Then Code. Wishing you a very happy Republic Day from the whole team of Learn Then Code. Today, on this special occasion, I am going to share my whole journey from the day I entered my college to now working as a software developer. This will answer all the queries related to the program I was a part of and all the resources I used. Then there are some interesting questions as well that I received, which I would like to answer here only. So let's start with the video. So, I was a PCMB student in 11th and 12th, even though I was sure that I wanted to go into engineering, but my school didn't have a C++ in the additional subject at that time. So, no prior experience of coding when I entered my college, which is Indira Gandhi Delhi Technical University for Women. And I was the first one in my family to start with computer science engineering, so no guidance also. Because of which the initial first 2-3 months of my first year went into understanding the environment and to understand where to start with. But till that time, I had good like-minded friends who were also at the same place like me. So we all started exploring how to get started with coding. We Googled it, we got some tutorials and documentations. But one thing that was common in all of us was we want to focus on practicing as much as possible. Then we got some idea about the basic syntax and semantics of C++ to start with. Then we wanted to practice, as I already said. So the first platform we started practicing coding was CodeShell. We didn't know what competitive programming meant at that time, but solving problems and getting the correct solution, that green tick, in a healthy competitive environment was something we used to enjoy a lot. So before starting practicing in competitions, we practiced question with a competition about who is going to solve it first, and then that person used to help in debugging others' code as well. It was a great environment to be in. Just a note, I used to do all the practice on my phone at that time because I didn't have the laptop. Then after some months, we all started taking part in contests, and even at that time, we were not aware of the fact that these are not the kind of questions that are going to be asked in the interviews. We used to do it in a very positive and fun manner. Then due to some financial barriers, I started looking for internships, and from the start of the second year, I got the opportunity to work with Unacademy as an educator. But as I was also a beginner in coding, so I decided to teach JEE physics and mathematics. I had two objectives in mind when I started with the internship. First, of course, to earn, and the second, to improve on my communication skills, as I was aware of the fact that how important soft skills are for personality development. After completing my 3 months internship with Unacademy and creating hundreds of video lectures, I kind of started loving the process of teaching. So just after Unacademy, I joined One Step Forward Foundation as a fellow, where I used to teach about computers and basic coding to underprivileged students of the age group of 10 to 15. But as the internship was offline and I was a day scholar student, so I used to plan everything about how I am going to schedule the classes for my students in the time they are comfortable with, so that I can complete my community hours effectively without affecting my college attendance. So there was a criteria of 75% attendance in my college as well. So this 6 months internship taught me the time management and how to explain things in a most basic way. Then I bought a laptop and started working on my development skills also. By the way, practicing coding was continuous irrespective of my college exams or internships that I did. So I started learning web development. Even in development, our group had a very competitive environment where we used to have quizzes from the course we were referring to in our usual talks. If you want to take a course on web development which can help you to get a job, then you can definitely join full stack development course provided by Newton School, and I will include all the links in the description. So yeah, that was about the how I started my development journey. Then after having some understanding on hands-on experience in web development, we started participating in online hackathons, and side by side I started applying for web development internships also. After getting rejections from hundreds of applications, I got a positive feedback from Census Lab Incorporation as an associate developer, which was a D2C startup. So it was my first real industrial experience, and I was the only girl in the team and the youngest one too. I was at the end of my second year only. So that was a 2-month internship, and at that time, we were also heavily preparing for our internship placements. So that was the time when I actually shifted from competitive programming to standard DSA for a while. So I used to keep a target that, okay, I have to solve at least 10 DSA questions a day and then learn a real development process from my internship also. This internship taught me team collaboration and professional ethics. Then this internship placement season started. I got an offer from LinkedIn as an SD intern for next summer. I was definitely super happy. Then I participated rigorously in various hackathons and competitions throughout my third year. One of them was Winterthon, which is a national level hackathon organized by LinkedIn, where the winning team get direct internship offer from them, and our team won it. So I got two offers from the same company with the same position. With all of these things, I used to do some freelance work also on blog writing, teaching, and development, etc. Now come the time, placement season plus ongoing internship plus COVID. I had the confidence on my coding skills and I gave my 100% to LinkedIn internship because I really wanted to join there. But due to the difficult times where companies went for hiring freeze, I was also worried about the PPO conversion. Internship ended very well. I was waiting for the result. The very next day, I received an email from Google that they wanted to invite me to be a part of very exclusive Google SPS program where only 73 students were selected all over India. Although I wanted a break after the internship and also the placement season was on, I decided to take the opportunity. It went really well. I learned a lot of new technologies. I learned system design, interacted with Googlers, and learned so much about hiring process also from these sessions like resume building and mock interview from Google engineers. So it was a great experience also. Using all these learnings in my placement, I got the full-time offer from Atlassian much before my pre-placement offer results. Then the result came and I got the PPO from LinkedIn also. I chose to go with LinkedIn because of the great work culture experience I had in my internship. I was happy with all the achievements I had so far, but I wanted to give back to my college and communities in some way. So I volunteered to be a part of training and placement cell of my college and organized many webinars and events for the students to get started with tech. For the last semester of my engineering, I joined Adobe as a 6 months product intern where I got some really good hands-on experience. I received a full-time offer from there as well, but I decided to join LinkedIn. I have a soft corner for LinkedIn for sure. Last summer, I joined LinkedIn as a full-time employee, and even now I love to participate in hackathons and competitions. So I participate in the internal hackathons and I have won a few of them as well. I always knew the importance of being part of the right communities because I myself was a part of a good community programs like Flipkart Girls Wanna Code, CodeChef Campus Chapter, Developer Student Club, etc. Hence, I help people to find the right community for themselves and I try to give as much possible as I can from my side also. Because of all these things, I received the Global Women Tech Network IT Graduate of the Year Award, also which I'm very grateful for. So that was my small journey, but I would like to share 5 key takeaways also that I can share from my journeys, which are the first is take your next challenge little bit higher than your previous one. It will help you in your growth. The second is understand the value that you want to get from every opportunity before you start with it. So it will help you to take most out of your every opportunity. The third is soft skills are as important as your hard skills, so you should focus on both. The fourth is make excuses if you want to stay where you are, but take action if you really want to go even higher. And the fifth one is be kind and humble to everyone, including yourself. Competition should always be healthy. A disclaimer here, the rejections and failures I faced were more than the wins I shared today. Also, you can take help from organizations like Newton School who will help you to structure your tech career by providing quality content and helping you to get job ready without any upfront fees. And at the end, I just want to say that if I can do it, then you can do it too. Keep working hard, keep smashing every hurdle which is coming to your path. So this is all about my journey, where I started with and what are the kind of problems that I faced and all the things that I have done. But there are some other interesting questions also which I received from you guys and I really want to answer them as well. So the first question is, what was the proudest moment of my journey? I would say there were many moments like this, and I cannot compare one with the other. But few of them were first all the competitions and hackathons wins definitely. The second was when I was invited to Google I/O event because I was one of the 150 top participants all over the globe who participated in Google Code Gym to I/O competition. Then the third one was when I got the recognition in education mentoring program to promote STEM education among girls in Delhi, headed by Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi Arvind Kejriwal ji and Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Shrimani Shishodia ji. So yeah, there were many proud moments for me and as well as my family and friends. So I cannot compare one with the other. Okay, so the next question is, what was the first thing you did when you found out that you got hired in London? Okay, so that was a really happy moment of my journey and a very peaceful one also. So I tried to went for a sleep because of all the placement going on and all these things. I really wanted to just sleep at peace, but I tried, and because of all the excitement, I was not able to sleep as well. But then okay, I watched some movies, and then I partied with my family because I was at home. Then the next day I partied with my friends, and yeah, it was great moment. The next question is the biggest failure that you have faced so far. Okay, so as I said, I cannot compare one proud moment with another. Similarly, I cannot compare one failure moment with another. So, one thing that I can share is, if you are getting rejections or if you are facing failures, then it is actually redirecting you to somewhere else. So, take that chance and just go ahead with the next opportunity. So, few of them were when I was not getting any call from the applications that I put because I was really hoping to get one. Then all the rejections I faced in my placement season, then all the competitions where I gave my 100%, but I was not able to achieve a good rank there. And then in the third year, because of all the COVID times, and we all were, so much in emotional trauma, and at that time, handling so many things together, handling my placement season and internships, and all of these things were very difficult. But I somehow managed, and I'm so proud of it that I did it really well. So yeah, these are all the questions that you guys asked, and I hope I am able to answer all of them. So thank you so much, and wishing all of you all the very best for your future, and a very happy Republic Day.